Hello there, ladies and Wastelanders. Welcome to American Heron Wargaming. We have a special event for you today to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of this channel's first upload. A battle of the beasts, unlike anything you've ever seen before in Fallout Wasteland Warfare history. We have here two of the biggest and meanest creatures that you could ever come across in the Wasteland. They are gonna square off in a cage match and rip each other to shreds for your entertainment. In this corner we have the Jolly Green Giant. Weighing in at 268 caps, he's got a fire hydrant bat. He's got big rocks to throw. He's got 16 HP backed up by 3+1 physical and 2+1 energy armor. He's not too bright, but you don't have to be when you're the Super Mutant Behemoth. And in this corner, coming in at 260 caps, until you add the conditioning vicious perk, which I meant to do but forgot to, it's the terror of the waste with razor-sharp claws that can crush a car into a can without breaking a sweat. It's the Death Claw. We're working with straightforward Thunderdome rules here, folks. 2 monstrosities enter, and only one is going to leave. They're set up green distance across from each other, which means that charges and short-range rock throws aren't going to be a problem. Since both combatants are over strength 7, each of their melee attacks are going to automatically include an extra black dice into their die pool as well. The only other difference from the normal rule set is that advantage will be rolled for at the beginning of each turn. With its luck value of 2, the behemoth is twice as lucky as the Deathclaw, which only has luck 1. So if the die shows a lucky side, then the behemoth gets to go first, which it does for turn 1. We've got a whopping start right out of the gate. The behemoth whips a boulder at the Deathclaw and catches it square in the temple. Normally, a roll of 3 on the armor die would be perfect for the oversized lizard, but with the armor break rolled by the behemoth, only the strong armor factors in, so the Deathclaw takes 3 damage and a stun. Incredible start. Since it can only throw 1 rock per turn, the behemoth uses its second action to charge in. It won't get to attack until the next turn, but this way it will also get a charge bonus, which never hurts. The Deathclaw shrugs off its stun and takes a swipe. With no extra damage rolled, the behemoth blocks both of the damage. As turn 2 starts, the Deathclaw seizes the advantage and continues its assault. The first swing goes completely wide. The second one connects, but with no armor break or damage added from the effect dice, the behemoth's tough hide blocks both incoming damage. However, crucially, after 3 actions with its enemy in line of sight, the Deathclaw's signature move, the Crush, is fully primed and ready to be unleashed next turn. The behemoth takes a swat with its fire hydrant bat and critically fails. This is good news for the Deathclaw, as that would have been a 5 damage 3 armor break hit coming in if it had connected. The second one does connect, and again the single armor break turns the armor die's result of 3 into a total bust. So strong armor kicks in and the Deathclaw only takes 2 more damage. Turn 3 rolls around and the Deathclaw is going first again. With the behemoth's abysmal agility, the Crush connects easily. It's a 5 damage hit with an armor break, but the behemoth rolls exactly its maximum armor after break and blocks 3, so only takes 2. Then it gets thrown back and stunned. With the Deathclaw's second action, it charges right back in and sets up for a heavy swing next turn. The behemoth shakes off its stun, but is still clearly a bit dizzy as it crit fails its single swat for the turn. Turn 4 starts, and the Deathclaw gets the opportunity to press its assault. The first swing is a wide miss. The second swing also fails to connect. I had forgotten to add in that black die from the charge on the first attack, so I used it here, but it didn't matter. The behemoth senses some weakness after that pitiful display and lands hard with the fire hydrant bat. 4 damage, armor break, and a pushback get rolled on the effect dice. The Deathclaw whiffs on its armor roll again, so 3 more damage gets through. The behemoth's follow-up rock throw fails to connect though. Turn 5 starts, and now it's the behemoth's turn to press the advantage. This time, the thrown rock connects. However, this time the Deathclaw's armor finally holds up and gets a perfect block. Unable to throw another rock this turn, the behemoth charges in. It won't be able to attack again until after the Deathclaw gets another chance at the crush, but these brutes will always choose the most violent option instead of making any tactical decision. There's always a chance the crush will fail. But that's not happening this time. The attack connects, and the behemoth flubs its armor save this time, so it takes 2 damage, gets thrown, and takes a stun for good measure. The Deathclaw's second action is to charge in as well. Turn 6 begins, and this Deathclaw is just not stopping. Its first swipe misses cleanly. I realize I forgot to add the bonus charge dice this time around. At least it was a miss, so it would have been wasted anyways. The second swipe does connect, and has a respectable 3 damage, 2 armor break result. Despite the 2 armor break, the behemoth rolls a 1, which combined with its normal strong armor, blocks 2 damage and only lets 1 more through. The behemoth shrugs off the stun again and takes a swing, but it goes wide. It could have been a solid hit with 4 damage and an armor break, a push, and a stun, but just wasn't quite good enough. Turn 7 is up and the Deathclaw gets to go first, so it's crushinating time. The hit is good, but with no extra damage rolled and the behemoth's armor holding strong, it only gets 1 more point of damage through. Though the stun is always good, since it reduces the number of incoming swings. The follow-up swipe sails through empty space, though, giving the behemoth a chance for a counter. The post-stun swing connects cleanly with the side of the Deathclaw's skull, with what should have been a 5 damage hit. With 2 blocked on the armor die and 1 strong armor, 2 more should have gone through. I mixed up the effects of the nuke and the star icons, though, and only applied 4 damage and a stun. That's just a straight-up mistake on my part. The push is correct, though. The bell dings into turn 8, and the Deathclaw is starting things up again. It shrugs off its mistakenly applied stun, and charges in once more. The behemoth's return spot is good, and I make the same mistake again, applying a stun instead of what should have been a 6 damage hit. Rolling against only 5 damage, the Deathclaw blocks 3 and takes 2 more. With 11 total damage, it's on its last legs. 1 more, and it's on its way down to the mat. Fortunately for the Deathclaw, the behemoth's next swing goes wide. Turn 9 dings in, and the behemoth is up at bat to start. With a mighty roar, the behemoth brings down its gigantic bat down hard right between the Deathclaw's horns. The mighty predator crumples to the ground and lets out a pathetic whimper. And we have a winner! The behemoth started out with a commanding lead, and despite some solid hits from the Deathclaw, it prevailed with plenty of health left. Besides mixing up the behemoth's extra damage and stun effects twice, I also made 2 rules issues that call the legitimacy of the ultimate Wasteland Beast title into the question. The Deathclaw should have had that conditioning vicious perk applied, which lets it perform quick action attacks in order to bring the 2 combatants to an even 268 caps. However, the Deathclaw never got a quick action rolled, so that one is kind of a moot point. The bigger whoopsie is that both of these big beasties have the option to use Battle Cry, so on every charge they should have been rolling for that. It's such a rarely used rule, though, that I totally forgot about it. We'll just have to see next time in the Battle of the Beasts Arena. Well, I hope you enjoyed this battle report, despite the rules issues, but that's it for now. Stay safe out there in the wasteland.